everyone. Hello. Thanks for being here. I am Wendy. I'm Steve's wife, and by popular request, I'm going to show you all today some of my favorite products and tell you how we use them, because we don't always use them as they were intended. There's a lot of different ways you can do. I'm hoping you can see everything okay. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these products. If you want to see more of them, if you want to see different products, we can still do that. We've got time this week to make that happen for you. So I'm just going to jump in here and start with what we have close by and has been the most requested, and that would be our brand new donut hole pan. See that blue, how pretty? And it makes 24 holes at one time. Now we did get this with the donut hole mix. I absolutely loved the donut mix. Steve really didn't care for it. He said to him it had more of a cake donut feel, and that's just really not his taste. But I thought it was really good, and we made a very simple glaze to put with it. We added some cinnamon to it. It was very easy to do. But this pan is one of those that can absolutely be used for more than just as intended. It would be awesome with the size of these holes for meatballs. I think it would be phenomenal for hush puppies. I have to tell y'all, now I am from Saluda and living in Kentucky. I'm very uppity about my seafood because there's no fresh seafood here, so we never get to experience that. And the people here that attempt to make the hush puppies, I feel like they've never really been out of the state. So you all will have to try this for me in South Carolina and let me know if it's as good for hush puppies as I think it will be. And maybe send me a recipe that I can try to doctor up. I am gluten-free, so I have to alter a lot of recipes, but I think these holes would be so perfect for that. I've also heard other people say that they use it for cake bites and birthday parties, for that kind of thing. I've heard people say they used it for macaroni and cheese balls, like when you go to a shower at a wedding or that kind of thing. Any kind of food you're going to put into a ball and serve on a stick, this pan will do it for you. And it is a non-stick surface. The stuff comes just right out, as easy as it can be. I will post some pictures in the comments of the ones that we made. They looked like, to me, almost like little mini muffins. And that's something else that you could do in here and have already in a Ziploc bag or in a container for a quick grab and go breakfast as you're trying to get the kids out the door. So that was one that was requested. And the other thing that everybody's been talking about is the blue enameled cast iron. Isn't that pretty? This is the 1 quart baker. This is, to me, it's very heavy, just like cast iron should be. But it also comes across to me as a little smaller, I think, than what I was expecting. I don't really know what 1 quart, I don't have other 1 quart things to compare it to, but I will say this size is perfect for making like a buffalo cheese dip or something else. Move that chair out of my way. Something else along those lines. So there is that. Now, this one, let's see if I can pick it up. This is the Rock Crock Dutch oven. It comes with the glass lid. We didn't know we needed that Dutch oven in our life until we had it. It came with our consultant kit when Steve signed up to be a Pampered Chef consultant, and we use it at least once or twice a week now. It is so cool because when you make something, like this winter I made a whole lot of chili. I probably made chili once or twice a week. But Steve's work schedule is not the most predictable. Like, he's supposed to get off at 5, but most of the time he doesn't get home till closer to 7 or sometimes even later than that. When I make the chili to have dinner ready at 5:30, if he's not here, when he comes in at 6:30 or 7, it is still hot in that Dutch oven. So he doesn't have to reheat it. He still gets a fresh, hot meal whatever time he comes in. And that's great for people with odd hours, but also great because you never know when the kids are going to come in and out or when they're going to bring their friends. And so you can make all kinds of different things in it. Chili is just what I made the most. I've also made spaghetti in it. We eat those type of things quite a bit around here. Now, this is one somebody was talking about the other day. This is the hamburger press. So your hamburger meat goes inside here. It's got a rubber bottom to it. And then if you want a full size, bun size hamburger, you put the top on. And see, it's got this, I don't know if you can see it or not, it's got an uneven spot. It makes a dimple in the hamburger. And what that will allow is when you grill the hamburger, or even if you're doing it on the stove, it'll keep it from shrinking. So it'll stay the same size, the perfect size for your hamburger bun. We also use these because we like to stuff our hamburgers. We add cheddar cheese, bacon, other people do different things. And then when you go to take it out, because of this rubber piece on the bottom, let me see if I push on that, it just pops it right out. So it's very easy to clean up. There's nothing metal, there's nothing sharp. And this part that you can see I can add to it. It just snaps down in right on top of it. And you see the hole is smaller. So if we flip this to the other side, which still has the dimple, it'll make the perfect size mini burgers or sliders or whatever it is you're having for your event that day. So it'll give you two different sizes. Both will be the correct size for the bun and they won't shrink up and be nasty. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, this, for all your barbecue needs, is the large cool and serve tray. Now this, we just got this. I haven't even had a chance to use it yet, but I've got in my head what I'm going to be doing with it. So here's the lid. It snaps on and off, so it's a secure fit. It's not going to slide around. And then inside are these two trays. So you have a hole for your dip, your veggies, other veggies, whatever it is that you're going to put. Your other tray is just identical to it. Comes out the same way. On the bottom, this is my favorite part because I've not seen others, maybe y'all have, but I've not seen others made this way. So the white part in the bottom, see it has a handle, pops out. This goes in your freezer. You can even store it in your freezer, it said. And that way when you go to serve your stuff outside, it'll just sit right on top of this frozen thing and stay cool for the entire day. You won't have to worry about your tomatoes or your lettuce wilting or anything like that. But also, if you flip it over, it's a deviled egg holder. And I think that is really cool. Seems like we take a lot of deviled eggs to church events and holiday dinners, and they will fit right in there. And then it just slides back in, and this is already cold, so you're not going to have to worry about getting them nasty on your way to wherever it is you're going. And then it all fits back together, snaps in tight. Storage is a breeze. And I will put it all back together though after we're done talking about it. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Now, this is probably one of the things I like the most for daily use in our house. This is one of the small, flexible cutting mats. They come in a set of 3. And for March, you can get them free with an $80 purchase. Or you can choose, instead of the flexible mats, you can choose the measuring spoons, adjustable measuring spoons. And I think we've posted that probably already. I just wanted to show you this though, to compare it to the larger size. And it also comes in 3. Love this size for prep work, to keep my countertop clean, especially if we're doing anything with raw meat. This is a whole lot easier to clean. And I know then that we didn't miss a spot and have cross-contamination, because that's just something that I live in fear of all the time. We use a lot of chicken around here. And then once you have everything on it, like if you're peeling a potato or whatever, you can just kind of roll it up and take it over to the garbage can and dump it right out, and then clean it, you're good to go. So simple, but such an important thing in our house at least. Okay, I'm going to show this and I'm hesitant to do it and I'll tell you why. But this is one of our brand new products. This is how it stores. This is the Rapid Prep Mandolin. Several people had asked about it. Now the mandolin, as of the time I'm recording this, is sold out. But that doesn't mean you can't get one. So the mandolin's going to be out of stock for a couple of weeks. And then when it is restocked, if you were to host your own Pampered Chef party, then you would be able to get it free or at a discount. And that's something I think that's nice for the inconvenience of having to wait for it to restock. It is very simple to use. It just snaps right apart. You'll notice, let me see if I can get close enough. These are the dials to help you select the size and the thickness of what you're going to be using. And the handle is in the down position, but we just twist it, comes up. Now you can see on the back, here are the blades. At no point though, when you use it, are you going to be coming into contact. See how, that's how it'll function. It's not how you use it, of course. You have to get it on the tray and get the other stuff in place. But for people that, sorry, I have a doodle, and with this spring weather, people are walking on the street without his permission. He's mad about it. But it's really easy to put together. I guess I need two hands to do it, but it's still not hard. You just slide this up and put your potato or your zucchini or whatever it is you're using in this. This is the safety thing that goes on top. So you hold it down, and as you feed your potato or whatever through, that goes closer. The whole entire thing sits over top of this piece. And since I'm trying to hold it up, it's really not going to fit, but it does fit there very nicely. And that way everything drops straight down into it. You don't have any problems with that. This is a huge time saver for anybody that's making a lot of potatoes or any other vegetables, vegetable dips, vegetable melodies, any of that kind of stuff. You can have a salad in no time. So it became very popular very quickly. I think it sold out in like 2 or 3 days, which is definitely not something Pampered Chef was expecting. Okay, another popular item is the jar opener, and it's a multi-size jar opener. You can see there's teeth in here, so you slide your lid small, and then you just one turn. And I have weak wrists from having this one broken. I am left-handed, and I can get anything off with this, from a small lid on a pop bottle to a great big lid on the oversized Jif jar. So I really, really love this. This is one of the Pampered Chef's #1 selling items. The little holes, see here in the top, are for screws. If you wanted to screw it into or underneath the bottom of your cabinet, it would be like this. You would just slide in, twist, and you're done, and it'd be out of sight, no storage problem, which that's kind of cool too. Okay, everybody's favorite. We just had Taco Tuesday yesterday, but here is the mix and chop. I have had this mix and chop in particular, and you can see it looks as new as all this other stuff. There's no dents, scratches, pieces missing. I've had this mix and chop over 10 years. We use it at least twice a week. It's great for hamburger. It's great for sausage. It's great for ground turkey. Anything that you're doing meat-wise, or anything that you need in tiny, tiny little pieces, crumbles, this is awesome. It won't scratch your skillet. It won't damage that surface area. Love it. It's a reason that it's #1 with so many of Pampered Chef's customers. Okay, I want you to see all of this. This is the rotating utensil holder. Both pieces rotate. There's a center part. See the center part? It rotates independently of the bottom part. And there's a hidden little feature. It's a secret. On the very bottom is a pull out. Comes all the way out. It's a spoon rest. So when you're cooking, you can put your spoon down, not get your counter dirty, and then you just wash it off, stick it right back in there, and it's out of the way. Love that, because we have a very, very tiny kitchen and almost no prep space. So anything that's going to save us space, I'll sign up for that all day long. Okay, now the other, I probably won't get to show all these because I think I'm talking too long. This is the can opener. It has, see if you can see the grips on the bottom. They're little pinchers. So after it cuts your lid off, you can use the little pinchers and grab it up, and then there's not any sharp edges on the can or on the lid. Very, very simple to use and great because of the large, see the large turn? Because of that, it's great for people who have poor grip. I hear a lot of people with arthritis say this has been better for them than even an electric can opener. So that might be something you want to check into. All right, now these I just wanted to show more for size reference, because I think in the catalog, even though it gives you the measurements, you can't always tell what something exactly looks like. This is, and I just got it so it's still in plastic, this is the large cutting board with the wells. Love these things. We've had it for a long time on our smaller ones, but Steve and I just haven't had a large one until now. And it's bigger than I thought it was. It feels to me like it's the size of, I don't know, maybe a cookie sheet or something like that. But when you're doing anything with any liquid in it, any fruit, any veg, anything like that, your liquid's going to drain into your well and then keep your countertops clean, and then it's easy to pour out and clean. Love that. Like I said, bigger than I thought it would be. Okay, these are so fun. The brownie pan set. You can see these are a little bigger. These are pretty small. Does come in individually. You can buy each one separate, or you can buy them together in a set with the cake tester and releaser. So this end, you know, you stick it in. If it comes out clean, you're good. And then this part, there's something on it. I don't know what that is. You run around the edges to loosen it up so that nothing's going to pull apart when you're taking it out. You're going to get a nice clean edge on everything. We use this a lot more than just for baking. Okay, these pans, these larger ones, especially, again, another use not designed for. It's designed for brownies, right? And then every piece is the same size, so you don't have any kids hollering and saying, she got a bigger piece than me. And if there are people that love the edges, every piece is going to have edges all the way around. But you can also use this for portion control if you're doing any kind of like monitoring your diet for any reason. You can make mini lasagnas in it. You can make a breakfast casserole in it, and then you'll have those ready for your week. You just pop them out of the refrigerator and heat them, and you've got breakfast on the go. We do ours with egg, bacon, cheddar cheese. Sometimes we'll do sausage instead of bacon. Other people I know add peppers and onions and that kind of stuff, spinach, whatever it is that you like. So very, very handy for lots of different things. These make more of an individual true bite size. And again, you could use it for the exact same type of stuff. I love that they come in a set, because I do think if you have one, you really want them both. All right, this is Steve's #1 favorite thing, and I'm sure you saw a video on it this week, and if you haven't, you will, because he talks about this in every party. It is the snack bar, got it upside down, snack bar maker set. It is a silicone pan, and then of course the plastic lid. So it comes apart. Here's your pan. You can see it's about as thick as a candy bar, which in one of our videos we do make candy bars with it, but you can also make cereal bars, protein bars, Rice Krispie treats, no-bake cookies. Again, awesome for portion control, but for us, it saves us a lot of money. We use these so much, we actually have 2 of them in our house, and they also come with the matching mini spatula that is the exact size of the holes. So if you need to get something in or out, it's perfect for that. But again, where it's silicone, you can just pop them out. You can make your kids snacks for their lunch a week at a time. And then the day that you need it, like if you're making, let's just say Rice Krispie treats, because we make that quite a bit for Steve's lunch. Put them in, pop them in the freezer. Let it stay in the freezer until you need it. You get up that day, you pop one out because it'll just push right out. Put it in a Ziploc bag, throw it in their lunch, and by the time lunch comes around, it's thawed and it's perfect. So Steve keeps one of these made for that reason. And then with my restrictive diet, I keep, we buy a lot of protein bars. Now, if you've ever bought protein bars, a box of 5 is about $7 to $8 or even $9 in some cases. But I can make my own for less than half that price and get double the number of bars. If you buy a snack bar maker set, which is the pan, the lid, and the spatula, it's $28 for all three. I will send you a recipe book for all the different ideas and recipes of things you can use in it. And one last thing, because it's new, is the avocado tool. Let me see. Okay, so this end is where you would just cut it apart. It's got a very sharp serrated edge there. And then I want you to see that green. Inside of that is 3 little prongs to pop out your seed. Because that's the hardest part, we all know, of an avocado. It makes it no fun. So there's that. This is one of the brand new spring tools that just came out. Very, very handy for lots of different things. Somebody else said they used it for peaches and they popped the seed thing out of the middle. They had a video I saw on that. Loved it. So I think that's everything I'm going to show for today because I just don't want to take up all of your time. But our party is open until Saturday. So we have plenty of time. If you want to see something else, just let me know. I'll be glad to show it to you, or I'll have Steve do it. He enjoys the videos a lot. If y'all have any questions at all, let us know. Thank you so much for partying with us and sticking with us till the end. Have a great day.